The New South Wales Blues head into Game 2 in Perth as hot favourites to defeat a Queensland side under serious pressure. After losing Game 1, the Maroons have dropped their captain, signalling desperation to save the series. But the Blues know better than to underestimate Queensland. Expect them to come out even harder, more focused, and more aggressive. With the series on the line, the Blues will be ready for war because they know Queensland won't give up. So without further ado, this is the official 2025 Game 2 New South Wales Blues lineup. At fullback is Dylan Edwards, the most consistent performer in the NRL. He doesn't need fancy footwork or flair, just pure effort and reliability. His work rate in yardage sets and support play make him a valuable asset in both attack and defence. Edwards was solid in Game 1 by doing the basics right as a fullback. His hard returns and 80 minutes of support plays is exactly what New South Wales needs to control the tempo and win the territorial battle early in Perth. At left wing is Brian Tohjo, the ultimate meter eater. His low centre of gravity and strong carries from yardage are key to getting New South Wales on the front foot. Tohjo is also rock solid in defence, but he faces a tough task against Xavier Coates' aerial game. His physicality and relentless work rate will be vital in turning momentum and setting the tone early from kick returns and transition plays. At right centre is Stephen Crichton, the defensive anchor of the New South Wales backline. Known for his elite reads and shutdown ability, Crichton will once again be tasked with neutralising Hamiso Tabuai-Fidow. After dominating his opposite number in Game 1, he'll aim to continue his dominance. Aside from his leadership and defence, Crichton is also a major aerial threat and a strike option off scrum and shift plays. At left centre is Latrell Mitchell, one of the most feared strike weapons in rugby league. A proven big game performer and goal kicker, Latrell brings confidence and aggression to the Blues backline. His Game 1 try assist to Brian Tohjo was a testament to how skillful he is despite being a physical beast. Expect him to attack Robert Toya and fire up emotionally. Latrell's presence alone draws defenders and creates space for others. At right wing is Zack Lommax, who offers elite goal kicking, aerial ability, and strong yardage carries. Lommax is fearless under the high ball and adds another dimension with his long-range kicks. With Tohjo on the other wing, New South Wales boasts two of the hardest working wingers in the game. Lommax will be tested by Queensland's kick pressure but has proven he can step up under fire. At 5'8" is Mitchell Moses, one of the best running halves in the NRL. His pace, game control, and sharp kicking game make him a major threat. Despite usually wearing the 7 jumper, he complemented Nathan Cleary well in Game 1 at Suncorp. Moses is also a tough defender and won't back down when targeted by Queensland's big men. With Cleary beside him, Moses can roam more freely and inject his natural flair, which New South Wales will need in Game 2. At halfback is Nathan Cleary, the best general in rugby league. His kicking, composure, and defence set the standard. Cleary will steer the team around, free Moses up, and apply constant pressure with his tactical kicks like he did in Game 1. He's a proven performer who thrives under intensity. New South Wales needs him to lead the way and dismantle the Maroons through control and structure. This game is important for Cleary to solidify his legacy as a future immortal by dominating Origin. At prop is Max King, who replaces the injured Mitch Barnett. King isn't flashy, but he's a workhorse who gets through his tackles and carries. His inclusion adds grit and consistency to the Blues pack. King's job is simple: win the middle, lay the platform, and take some of the early physical toll off Payne Haas. He'll be vital in the opening exchanges by doing the effort plays that goes unnoticed in the stats sheet. At hooker is Ree Robson, who beat a hamstring injury to retain his spot. Robson brings relentless defence, accurate service from dummy half, and 80-minute stamina. His speed out of dummy half can expose lazy Queensland markers, and his combinations with the halves are crucial. Expect him to dig into the ruck and help New South Wales win the middle third. At prop is Payne Haas, the most dominant front rower in rugby league. His power, footwork, and motor allow him to constantly bend the line. Haas is the platform-laying machine who demands multiple defenders. If he can control the ruck speed and win contact, New South Wales' spine will flourish. His matchup with Tino and Fotuaika will define the tone of Game 2. At right edge second row is Liam Martin, the embodiment of aggression and energy. He runs hard lines, hits like a truck, and is a threat in the air. Martin's physicality will be key in shutting down Munster and containing Queensland's left edge. He brings Origin intensity every game and is the kind of player that teammates love and opponents fear. I'm also tipping Martin to be the first try scorer for New South Wales. At left edge second row is Angus Crichton, who offers a blend of strength, footwork, and offloading ability. Crichton's tackle busts and aggression are weapons, especially close to the line. He's also experienced, with past Origin success. He'll be expected to run hard, hit hard, and keep Queensland's edge defenders honest with his second phase play. He'll need to show the same form he showed last year when he won the Wally Lewis medal. At lock is Isaiah Yeo, the captain and heartbeat of the Blues pack. A premier link man, his passing game allows New South Wales to shift wide early or play direct when needed. Yeo is also a tireless defender and a calming leader under pressure. As captain, he'll be responsible for holding structure, tempo, and keeping New South Wales composed in the heat of Origin. At bench utility is Connor Watson, a smart, defensive-minded player who can cover hooker, lock, and even the halves if needed. Watson's energy and footy IQ make him the ideal bench player in Origin. He'll likely come on to lift tempo and stiffen the middle defensively. Expect him to make an impact with hustle plays and quick service. Like Robson, he has a great running game, so defenders are honest at marker when he's playing hooker. At 15 and interchange prop is Spencer Lenu, the most hated man in Queensland after Game 1's controversy. He thrives off that energy and will use it as fuel. Lenu is explosive, emotional, and intimidating. Queensland will target him, but if he channels it well, he can tear through their middle with his leg speed and aggression. New South Wales need him to make a statement. At 16 and interchange back rower is Hudson Young, a crafty edge forward with toughness and a high work rate. He's an underrated passer and offloader, which brings unpredictability to the Blues forward rotation. Young can play edge or middle and gives New South Wales options if the game opens up. His effort plays and grit will be important in tight moments. He also has an uncanny ability to get under his opponent's skin, so that can potentially work in the Blues' favour. At 17 and interchange prop is Stephano Utai, who returns to the Origin arena. He offers size, go forward, and fresh legs off the bench. I personally prefer Kiteon at 17, but due to Stephano being in the Game 1 camp, he gets the nod from Daly. He'll be expected to make a strong impact when the starters need a breather. At 18th man is Matt Burton, a proven Origin player in great form for the Bulldogs. Burton can slot in at centre, 5/8, or even fullback in an emergency. His versatility, strong defence, and kicking game make him a perfect insurance policy. If anything happens to Cleary, Moses, or one of the centres, Burton is more than capable. At 19th man is Kiteon, who many believe should be starting. A versatile and destructive back rower, he's strong defensively and dangerous in attack. He has the ability to play prop too if his team needs him to. Similar to what he's currently doing at the Rabbitohs. If any forward is ruled out or suspended for Game 3, expect Kiteon to come straight in and have a major impact. At 20th man and reserve prop is Lindseay Smith, earning a well-deserved call-up after a strong season with Penrith. Smith is a workhorse who thrives on effort plays, tough carries, dominant tackles, and relentless pressure in the middle. He's not flashy, but he's brutally effective and dependable. Expect Smith to bring toughness and consistency to New South Wales forward rotation when he gets his chance to start in the future. Your opinion matters as a New South Wales Blues supporter, so please let me know if you agree with this lineup. Stay updated with all your State of Origin and Rugby League content on YouTube by smashing the like button and subscribing to the channel for more of your daily dose of Rugby League. Thank you.